Good.
Okay, so now we have equations with 4 bubbles. And in a situation like this, well, all we have to do is get it down to 3 bubbles because we just went over how to solve 3 bubble equations. So if you can solve 3 bubble equations, you should be good with these. So your goal is to just get these down to 3 bubble equations instead of 4 bubble equations. So what you can do is you can pick any one of these circles and get rid of it. Anybody like to pick a circle to get rid of? Nobody? Okay, so I'll just get rid of this one. -6 would cancel out with a +6. What would we have to do to balance this out, do you think?
Do the same with the others.
Do the same thing to the other side. Put your +6x over onto this side, and I'm just going to put it right next to this. Some people like to put it right at the end. Just put it right here. So on the left side, all we have is a +1. On the right side, we're going to t-chart these. It'll give us +2x. And then we just continue this like we did the last problem. Does anybody know how you get it down to 1 bubble on each side? Anybody want to take an educated guess? Yep.
Like put the 2x and the 8 together?
Good strategy, but they're different t-charts, so you can't put them together because they're different t-charts. So what you do is you figure out, you have to get rid of one of these because you want 1 bubble on each side. You find the one that has the same t-chart as this one, so that's going to be this one. And we would add 8, and then continue from there. I do want to emphasize that it does not matter which bubble you get rid of here in the beginning. So somebody give me a different bubble to get rid of other than the first one. And any one of the 3. The other 3 doesn't matter.
-6x?
That's the one we just got
Oh,
rid of.
-4x.
Okay. Any ideas how to get rid of a -4x?
Make a +4x.
And how would you balance out your scale?
Do it with the other.
Okay, so then whenever you see these bubbles, usually you can do something with the t-charts when you see bubbles as long as they go into the same t-chart. So you would t-chart these, bring this one down, and now we have a 3 bubble equation again. Does anybody know which of these 2 bubbles you want to get rid of? You want to get rid of this one because it goes in the same t-chart as that one, right? Any ideas how we get rid of that +1?
-1.
And how would you balance out your scale?
Do it with the other.
It looks like -7 when you eyeball it up, but when you put it in the t-chart, you'll find out it's a -9. And then you divide both sides by -2 from there. And let me just try to go through these a little bit quicker here. You could have also gotten rid of this one by doing something like this, +8. But remember, you gotta balance it out. You had 8 pounds to one side. The other pound's gonna be 8 pounds lighter unless you do this. So that right there would get us down to a 1 bubble equation as well. And we didn't get rid of this one yet, did we? At the start? Okay, so we've gotten rid of this one at the start, that one at the start. We did not get rid of this one yet?
Correct.
Okay, so how would we get rid of a +1?
-1.
Okay, how would you balance out the scale?
Do it with the other.
And then once again, we're back down to our 3 bubbles, right? Do you know which bubble to get rid of on this side?
-9.
-4x because it matches with this one. So how would you get rid of a -4x?
+4x.
And then how would you balance it out?
Do it with the other.
Then we t-chart that, that'll give you a -2x. So right now we got this. And when you see 1 bubble on each side, that's almost always going to be a division step. Don't try to add 2 to this to get rid of the -2 because it would be a different t-chart. You can't add it positive 2 with a negative 2x during t-chart. But you could divide both sides. Would we divide by positive or negative 2, do you think?
Negative.
Negative, yep, because you want to cancel that one and that one. And then that'll happen. So there's all kinds of different ways you could tackle that problem.